joining us now to review some of the headlines of today's newspapers. From around the world are Arise News analysts Emmanuel Ifeni and Dayo Shoboale. All right, Mr. Ifeni.
Good afternoon, Hawa. Good afternoon, Cynthia.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Dayo.
Good afternoon.
Yes, we'll start the review with this Nigeria's newspaper of record. We'll start with this window story above the masthead. NNPCL begins search for private operators for refurbished Port Harcourt refinery. Fixes applicants' annual turnover at $2 billion. Yes, the NNPCL has a call for expression of interest from oil and gas firms to run the operations of the Port Harcourt refinery after the refurbishment is completed. Yes, in December, NNPCL issued a statement saying that the mechanical aspect of the maintenance has been completed. So before long, that refinery should also be churning out petroleum products.
Hallelujah.
Yes, I expected to hear that.
Long time.
But what the NNPC is doing now is that they want the operation of that refinery to be privately driven. And look at the annual turnover projection, $2 billion. So this is what will be missing. But so it's good business. $1.5 billion put into that, into the turnaround maintenance of this refinery. Remember when the Federal Executive Council signed off on this under the Buhari government? They said $1.5 billion will be put into this, but now they are projecting that when that refinery is working and producing, we'll be talking about $2 billion turnover. But the NNPCL is trying to use the NLNG model, where the government will be minority shareholder. And I think if the government is not taking control, then of course that arrangement has to be, of course, you operate and maintain. So as you are making money, you are also setting aside money to maintain the refinery, so that we don't have this situation where the refineries became comatose.
War maintenance.
Yeah, so
that's the Nigerian malady.
Dayo, I think there's something to celebrate there if that will come true.
And it should be hopeful.
With the Dangote refinery already on course to churning out diesel, of course, aviation fuel, and if they come full blast, the Port Harcourt refinery starts producing. The capacity is 210,000 barrels per day. But for now, with what they have done, they should be able to do 60,000 barrels per day. And the other refineries still waiting to be also.
At least
the Warri refinery,
the
Kaduna refinery, of course, the second Port Harcourt refinery. Then Nigeria should not be talking about sustainability of the supply of petroleum products, not only to meet our needs, but we should be able to export and make good money. Right, Dayo?
I have nothing to say.
You concur totally.
Of course.
This is rare.
I wanted to talk. You didn't allow me.
No, but I've yielded the floor to you.
Your own speech.
Okay, I know there will be issues you want to talk. Maybe this is.
Let me say something.
Go ahead.
Look at this picture. Don't you like that picture?
Yes.
That's Tinubu in the red cap, and Obasanjo in Yoruba cap, and the governor. I love. You see, this sort of camaraderie pervades the whole Nigeria.
Yeah.
We will be very happy with each other.
Well, it's good.
It's symbolic, but
yes.
I like it.
But like I even observed earlier, I can't remember when I saw former President Olusegun Obasanjo and President Bola Tinubu
together
at the same function.
Yes.
And they're smiling.
Oh yes.
Well, but
they were inauguration.
Yes. Now that you raise this issue, but the story beside that photograph, coincidentally,
that's a bad one.
It's not a smiling matter. Kidnappers of Abuja residents.
Don't link the two now.
Well, but that story is all over the place. Kill 2 more victims, raise ransom to 700 million naira. Well,
we discussed that earlier.
Yes. No, but it's occupying, look, the issue
it's a bad case.
Terrible. It's occupying the front pages of a number of newspapers. The Punch newspaper called that abduction epidemic. Spreads nationwide. Kidnappers move from expressways to Lagos, Ogun, Abuja cities centers.
So this HURWA, Human Rights Group, that has called for state of emergency, is saying something that you will be listening to.
Yes. No,
do you get me? See the headline. Abduction epidemic spreads nationwide.
No, in fact, other newspapers
it's not alarmist. It's not alarmist.
It is
it's
not.
Realistic.
It's realistic. Even look at the way Vanguard put it. Vanguard newspaper, insecurity. Gunmen run riot in Abuja, Enugu, Ekiti, Katsina, 3 others.
No wonder Nigerians in diaspora, they are afraid to come.
Yes.
I'm sure it's because of this sort of stories that they read.
Yes. Okay. The Nation newspaper, terrorist bandits on the rampage.
You see now.
So
the 3 different papers.
So it's not as if anybody.
It's not an exaggeration.
But New Telegraph seemed to have a suggestion. The lead story of New Telegraph, Nigerian Legion, the suggestion coming from the Nigerian Legion, nation needs more soldiers to combat insecurity. Of course, that statement was made at the Armed Forces Remembrance Day, which took place yesterday.
For employment.
Well, no.
Let them perform. Those on the ground, let them perform and save us. They are looking for people.
Well, these are ex-servicemen. You don't have to just dismiss their suggestion.
I'm not dismissing them. I'm saying their own interest is different from what we are talking about.
Don't say they are looking for
They are looking for a job and how to.
They did not say they should be recruited. They just say you need more soldiers
to combat
because
insecurity.
To be fair,
Are they not going to recruit?
No, Dio also note that the army is stretched thin because the Nigerian military, they are also doing a lot of internal security work across the country.
Yeah, but honestly, if they really need more people, let them employ. As long as they train them to protect us.
They need better technology as well.
Technology, yes.
Well, but is the government response to this widespread insecurity? I don't see the kind of commitment.
I don't see it either.
I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it yet.
Let the government fend for itself. Let it defend itself. If I was in government, I won't feel happy with this.
Yes,
will you be happy
I'm
with
not. I'm not.
I may even resign. Yes.
Because the primary function of government is to provide lives and security.
Politics is a social contract. We voted for people to protect us.
True.
The moment they cannot protect us, that contract is in jeopardy. So government should wake up and do something.
So if
it has to do state of emergency, this is problem. But people cannot be getting killed frivolously like this.
I hope the government is listening to you, Dio.
I'm talking on here.
Well,
won't you add your own message too?
Stephanie, add your message, please.
No, I've said it that I'm not impressed with the way the government is reacting to this widespread.
I don't want to be in government shoes.
Yes, because it's widespread.
You are a human being.
They are just around the federal capital territory, the seat of government, and people will just walk into estates, pick as many people as they can take away. And we're talking of you pay. If you don't pay, we kill your word in our custody, and they just do it. And
let me give you a favorite definition of government.
Yes,
that I was taught. A government is any government that can consistently make the use of force
well, gentlemen,
the method
I have to interrupt.
Enforce its rule.
We have a very special live that is coming in right now. Not to say that we don't enjoy this discussion going on. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, Mr. Shobwale and Mr. Zafeni.